Man, look at that longhorn there. Where'd he go? All right, everybody, we are headed back to altitude for another 9,000 plus feet of camping. Right now we are about 4 miles from the Geiger Pass that takes us over the mountains over here. But here we go again, jumping back at altitude. We're actually back in the La Sal National Forest, but we're coming on the back side of the mountain where we camped last night. But it's amazing out here again. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit.
On the road, under starlit skies, walking alone, feeling the thrills. City lights flickering and bright, guiding my way, shining so tight. Every step a new adventure, excitement and uncertainty, no hesitation. Through the night I find my path.
Everyone, this is Ben. Hey, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Semper Gumbie channel. Well, we are still, when I mean we, and I'll show you who I'm camping with again, but I am setting up here on the La Sal Mountains on near the Geyser Pass, right off the Geyser Pass, and we are at about 9,000 feet, a little 1,000 feet lower than we were last night. But look at this view. Look at that view. It's amazing. And I just leveled up to the camper, and of course I'm here with Mark again from Dispersed Camper Man. So he's setting up. Thank you for he gave me some blocks so that way the blood wouldn't roll down to my head tonight when I sleep. But he's getting set up, and same setup like last night or the last couple days. But this place is, there's no trees, but we've got our awnings, and I'm going to turn it around and show you where I'm going to have my coffee in the morning and the view I'll have. Last night the winds were crazy, but the good thing is that I had my rope rollers from Roller Cam, and thank you to the guys over at Roller Cam. I'm going to see them on Friday sometime. Friday I'll stop by the shop, but these rope rollers are just so simple and easy, and it held up. The winds had to be in the 35-40 miles an hour plus last night gusts, and these things come in handy. So simple. All you have to do is put it on and pull it just like that, and there you go, nice and secured. And again, I want to thank the guys at Roller Cam for sending me the Overland kit, and it's being put to good use on this trip or journey, adventure, whatever you want to call it. But if you get a chance to do this, I would recommend you go ahead and do it, because there is no other way to see the United States. Of course, Hoku's underneath the truck as usual. Her nice cool spot. This awning here is made by Overland Vehicle System, OVS. It's the 270 Lite, but I'm trying to get hooked up with Taruka because I want to run their awning on the Kong pop-up, and their 270 awning's pretty stout. It's got LED lights. So if you guys, Daniel, if you guys are watching this video, we need to talk about getting an awning. Okay, so this is my BLUETTI. This is the Elite 200. It's a 2,600 watt power station with 2,073.6 watt hours. And it has 20 watt or 20 amp AC outputs, but I am going to hook up some solar power panels to it so I can top off and put my Starlink on. And all I do is connect these to my solar power panels. Okay, so I've got the BLUETTI solar power panels hooked up, and coming up to here I had my power station hooked up to my DC to DC charger. I was pulling about 500 watts to charge up my power station for about half an hour. So let's go see what kind of power these panels are putting. They're 200 watt panels, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got about 147, 150 watts coming in. That's perfect. Got my fridge hooked up, got my GoPro batteries all charged up. So we are now going to go hook up the Starlink. Okay, we got solar power panels hooked up, we got the awning up. So let's go ahead and put up the tent on the Kong pop-up. Now, if you guys don't know that this is a tiny camper company Kong pop-up. Now, the difference between the regular Kong and the pop-up is that you can access the rooftop tent from the inside. There is no roof. Well, there is a roof, but it's cut out, so you can actually sleep up there. And I'll show you what I did. I made some platforms up here to give me extra room and all that stuff. So it's been great. It's got a wrap on here. Many of you have seen this, or you'll be seeing it more at some expos. Wrap with a Wildfinder rooftop tent. They even gold plated or powder coated the wheels to match Sarge, but let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. And you say the magic word, pop up, and there you go. So that gives you another extra space of camping. You can have people sleep down below, up above, and I also have a rooftop tent inspired Overland on Sarge. So we got 3 places you can sleep if you wanted to, and you can sleep in each different place every night. But that is the Kong pop-up with the tent up, and when you're laying up in there and you open the window and you got that view, it's amazing. Okay, we've got the Kong pop-up all set to go, and all I need to do is put the wood slats in there and make some room. Okay, so this is the Kong pop-up. This is what gives me the access to get up there, and I had to make a bed platform so I can put my air mattress. So what I did is, a buddy of mine cut me some planks, and now I could lay it across just like that. So I have access to put the air mattress up here and free up some room for Hoku. But you know, you got to be creative sometimes in doing this stuff, because you know, they don't sell these things. So I'm going to show you the view. I'm actually standing up in the rooftop tent, or the camper. Let me show you the view that I will be waking up to every morning for the next couple days. Look at that. Moab is about 8,000 feet down there. Let me turn it around so you guys can get a better look. Now, when I did the initial video of this camper, I thought there was no lighting, but it's because I never spent the night in it. But I found the cord right here, and it goes all the way up there, and there is an LED strip up there, and it does provide quite a bit of lighting. So all you have to do is hook up a power source. I have this little jump box, and then I set it in this little pocket here, and then you can just turn on the light switch, and look at that, you got lights up there. So I take that back on the other initial video, but there is lighting. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to put the air mattress up here, and this is a Lost Horizons air mattress, and I want to thank Lost Horizons for sending me this air mattress for my journey. And once I've got the mattress up here, I'll move the wood slats to fit it a lot better. And then all you have to do is adjust these wood slats to where you want it, and you got your mattress all set up. Also, I want to thank XPED for sending me this sleeping bag, and shout out to XPED. But this sleeping bag's pretty cool, and I usually like to put my feet on that end. So this got a little hoodie too. And then all I gotta do is get my pillow. Where's my pillow? Here's my pillow. What brand pillow is this? In case you guys want to know. I think it's a Climate. So I've got my XPED sleeping bag up here. I've got my Climate pillow. And all I have to do is adjust these slats when it's time to go to bed and climb up on here. So the rooftop tent on the Kong is all ready to go for me. So what you're looking at right here is a ZeroBreeze Mark III. And this not only has an air conditioner, but it also has a heater. Now this thing puts out 5,200 BTUs, but up here at altitude, I'm going to use it as a heater. And to do that, all you have to do is the opposite of what you needed to do when you use it to cool. So basically, this piece will go over the cooling section, and then it'll vent out just like that. So pretty much the cool air goes out of the camper, and then on the back of the ZeroBreeze, this is where the heat comes out. And we're at altitude, so we have no condensation. The air is so dry up here, and that's all we wrote. We will get some heat tonight if it gets cold through here, and so for tonight's dinner, I'm gonna cook some chicken and bacon twisters. They're bacon wrapped chicken breasts on skewers, and they were only $5. Check them out, only $5. So Mark went to go grab his. Let's see if he comes out with the chicken and bacon twisters or he comes out with the lemon herb. But we're gonna dig this. Okay, here it is, folks. Bacon wrapped chicken breast on skewers kebab with zucchinis, and I've got some Hawaiian teriyaki sauce on it. Man, it makes it taste unbelievable. But who cannot eat this in this view? All right, I'll be back. Yeah, can't go wrong with bacon. Mark got the same thing. He got the lemon pepper one too. I think he had both. I just got the bacon wrap, and I've got some teriyaki sauce, but Hoku already had her. But it's a good. Hey, no, he's not saying it.
Keep going. In the dark, my spirit's soaring. On the road, with stories untold. Each moment a lesson, a goal. The city hums, alive and wild. With every turn, my heart takes flight. Lost and found in this endless chase. The thrill of the unknown.
Morning. It is Thursday, and I guess today's a national holiday. But anyway, just got up and slept fairly well. But the wind off the canyon was nice. It was about 55 degrees. Nose a little dry. I just swabbed some Vaseline in there, but just got up and I need to have some coffee. But overall, we got one more night here before heading north to Salt Lake City to meet up with some folks, and then start heading towards Redmond, Oregon. So let's go ahead and make some coffee. Just got done feeding Hoku, and we'll start our day. Have a hard time with jet boil or propane or isopropane. Light it up. That was quick. And look at Moab. So enjoying a cup of coffee and look at the canyon. It's looking pretty orange for the sunrise. And it's just unbelievable. And nothing beats a cup of coffee while staring out in the beauty of nature. Well, as this location comes to a close, I want to thank Mark from the Dispersed Camper Man for allowing me the opportunity to spend a couple nights at various locations, high and low, here in Utah. Now, my adventure continues as I head north, but be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And also, if you want to help support the channel, check out patreon.com Semper Gumbie. And as little as $3 a day, you can be one of the patrons to help us get to our next destination. So until the next video, this is Ben from Semper Gumbie out.
On the road, under starlit skies, walking alone, feeling the thrills. City lights flickering and bright, guiding my way, shining so tight. Every step a new adventure, excitement and uncertainty, no hesitation. neon signs past the bars. Each corner holds a story